What I eat in a day videos are kind of a thing on YouTube, mostly among skinny 17-year-old girls or bodybuilders or whatnot. And I'm not any of those things, but I am here in a beautiful part of England, touring around with my friends, and we're foodies and we want to eat the delicious English foods that are in the area. So what I'm going to do today is film a what I eat in a day video when I'm on a holiday splurge. So all 3 meals today, we're going to be indulging in famous English foods that Americans are excited to eat when they come to England. So buckle in and get ready, because we're about to have an indulgent day, and hopefully we'll have some activity in between those meals to burn off the calories so we can fit all this food in our stomachs. We're starting with breakfast at the Tavistock House Hotel, which is a beautiful hotel that we have stayed at now 3 times. And I have shown the hotel in previous videos. I will link those below so that you can see more of what the hotel is like. And actually, this hotel was featured in my English breakfast video, but when we stayed here in 2020, it was during COVID, so we weren't able to have their full English breakfast experience, but we'll have that today. So I can't wait to share it with you. First course of my breakfast is this natural yogurt and fresh cut up fruit. Now for the second course of my breakfast, we have some lovely brown toast and butter in this extremely adorable butter dish that I loved so much that 4 years ago I ordered some of my own for the flat. And here's my full English. And yes, I know I'm gonna get comments that this is tiny, but it's just because I'm eating 3 very indulgent meals today. So I've got just 1 egg and some bacon and some beans, which will be ending up on the toast, and some tomatoes and some mushrooms. No sausages because I just don't like them. Right, we have just come out to the sunny front garden to discuss that full English breakfast we had. This was Krista's first full English breakfast. So was it different in any way than what you expected?
It wasn't different than what I expected from watching my good friend Dara's videos.
So you knew
but it was different from a traditional American English breakfast, and I loved it.
Okay, what was your favorite part?
Gosh, I love the yogurt here.
Mm-hmm.
And I really did love having beans on toast with
Part of the
egg
breakfast.
as a part of a breakfast. Yeah, I think that's a lovely addition. Happy to employ it.
You didn't have any bacon though, and the bacon, English bacon's so different than American bacon.
I didn't have any bacon this morning.
Yep,
No,
yep,
it was a
yep.
full vegetarian meal for me today.
Yeah, I took the bacon. I took the bacon card today.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're ready to go shop hard and work up some calories for our next food adventure.
Yes, all good things.
After that delicious and filling full English breakfast, now we are headed to Tavistock to do some shopping and then some additional adventures to burn some calories before we enjoy a famous specialty of a nearby county for lunch. Krista, what did you think of the Pannier Market in Tavistock?
Well, I just had a little lovely walk around. My very favorite vendor sells antique glass and bottles. We had a delightful chat about antique bottles and sourcing them. All in all, a wonderful stop. It's 11sies.
Yes, Krista's 11s involve Coke Zero Vanilla and some watermelon gummy slices. Whoops.
That's what they involve. Yay.
A lot of places claiming to be the ultimate pasty company. And of course, Augie is referring to the Cornish way of saying pasties. We're excited to go to Cornwall and try some pasties soon. Made fresh daily on the premises, Sarah's Pasty Shop. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. So we're getting ready to eat our pasties here in Lou, and it's raining. So we have found this wonderful dining area right here. Dining underneath this rooftop portico next to the bin and a whole bunch of kegs of beer. Chris is about to try her first ever Cornish pasty.
I haven't tried it yet. This was someone snuck a bite.
A little mouse came along and snuck a bite. So this is the traditional Cornish pasty with beef and potato and sweet. Oh, actually, show the pasty, because this one has turn it so you can see the crust is along the top. It's not along the outer edge, so it's a little bit different. It's harder to do the minor thing and hold the crust on the edge and eat the filling. What do you think? What do you think? Is it yummy? Do you want ketchup?
No.
Okay, good. It's so yummy you don't need ketchup.
The mouse wants it back.
The mouse wants it back. Here's the mouse over here next to the bin.
That's full marks from me.
All right.
That's really good.
What does it taste like?
Crust worth driving for.
This is the apple and cinnamon dessert pasty she's having now. How is it?
Crust.
But it's yummy cinnamon crust.
Yeah. It seems like I should move. Yeah.
Okay.
It's time for Cornish property.
Oh, me. I thought you meant move out of the huddle you're in with the trash bin. No, you want to move to Cornwall because the pasties are so delicious. So is that really good appley, cinnamony yumminess?
The crust is the best part.
Wow. Okay, we'll see if Ian agrees with that. All right, I'm going to try mine now. Oh, and this is really important note. I found, this is the thing I've been looking for 2 years. I didn't know I needed to order a day ahead, but you can get traditional Tin Miners pasties here with both the savory and the sweet. So, note to self, if I come back to Cornwall, to this area, I need to call ahead to Sarah's and order the 2-course pasty. I can get it here. I spent my whole trip to Cornwall in 2020 looking for that and never did, and I found it today, but I can't have it.
But listen, I'm having it right now.
But I'm having 2 separate pasties that are savory and sweet.
All I have to do is take a bite, take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. It's the same.
And I'm going to do the same thing with mine. And Ian's going to film me. The star of the show is this pasty with a star on it. It's lamb, mint, rosemary, and something else. And Ian's about to try it. Ian, who doesn't even like pasties. He looks excited about it. Okay, go, Ian. You can break it open and show the inside. You don't have to take a bite of crust from the end.
It smells minty.
Yes. Okay, show us the inside. Okay. You can
I don't see much in the way of lamb, but
Oh my, oh my.
oh wow, it's really full of stuff.
Yeah, it's falling apart big time. You can see the leaks. Oh, is that lamb or is that mint right there?
Mint. Okay. Might be lamb.
This is
Minty lamb.
good.
Okay, how is it?
For a pasty, it's really good.
Qualified for a pasty, it's really good because he doesn't like the crust.
For any food worth eating for humans, it's really good. I'm probably never going to eat anything ever again, which is why I have to move to Cornwall.
Oh my goodness. This is the bacon, cheese, and leek, and it has a pig on top of the pasty. I mean, honestly, that is adorable. Okay, and then breaking it open so you can see it's got lots of leek and cheese. My cameraman is eating at the same time because she can't stop.
Sorry, what am I supposed to be doing?
Listen to her words and then point down where she's saying.
But I'm also eating.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of this bacony piece.
What's the verdict?
These are massive. I like the crust. I like the leeks, and I really like the cheese. It's very yummy. All right, 2 thumbs up.
I gave it 10, so...
Okay, this is the apple and the cinnamon pasty, and I've not ever had a dessert pasty before, so I'm excited to try this. It's got like the cinnamon and sugary stuff on top, and it does kind of have an outer crust. Yes, it does. So I'm gonna break this open. Oh boy, those are huge pieces of apple in it. Can you see it? Okay. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I can't wait for Ian to try this one because it does kind of taste like pie crust, but there's so much cinnamon and sugar on it. It's delicious. And big, huge chunks of cooked apple. So I would give it 2 thumbs up, except I don't have any thumbs. So you just have to take my word for it.
2 pasty halves up.
Even though here, huddled underneath this stairway, next to the beer barrels and the rubbish bin, was not a very picturesque place to be eating pasties. I have to say, those pasties were delicious. And the apple pasty is probably the most delicious pasty I've ever had. It was so good. I think in my overall pasty ranking, I would put the pasty I had in Padstow, the cheese and onion and leek, I think it was. I think I would put that one even above this cheese and leek and bacon that I had here. They were both very good, but I feel like that one in Padstow was maybe just a smidge better. So watch the Pasty Quest video, not only to find out about the pasties we ate in our first trip to Cornwall, but also to find out all about pasties in general and pasty lore. You might learn something new. Let me know in the comments. Now, stay tuned to see what we're gonna eat for dinner and maybe have dessert in between. Later, I will be publishing a vlog of all the fun things we saw and did in our visit to Cornwall this day. So please be sure to subscribe and click the bell so that when that video comes out, you'll see it. Daisy's Cornish ice cream for our little dessert snack. Rhubarb crumble and clotted cream, which looks delicious. All right, here is Krista trying the rhubarb crumble and clotted cream ice cream, which is probably your first time ever having clotted cream ice cream.
That's really good. I like the tartness.
Yeah, you get the tart rhubarby stuff. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take a rhubarby bite because I do love rhubarb crumble. 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. We have been pretty thoroughly rained on here in Lou, but it's not stopping us from trying 2 kinds of ice cream. Just because the flavors sounded so delicious, we kind of had to do it. Now we are trying the Lungage Farm luxury ice cream. Thunder and lightning. All right, here we are, like 2 drowned rats, about to enjoy some thunder and lightning. Very appropriate.
Very appropriate.
Ice cream in the rain. Go for it.
Okay.
Clotted cream and honeycomb, which Krista just learned what honeycomb was this week.
I love it.
She's had a few pieces of chocolate covered honeycomb. You're not loving the ice cream?
I like it. It's strong.
Strong what?
Clotted cream flavor.
Really?
Yeah, taste it.
I am very hygienically using my spoon to eat off of Krista's ice cream cone. Big chunks of honeycomb. Oh, I love those big chunks of honeycomb. I think it's good.
Okay.
I think that maybe I like the clotted cream flavor more than you do. Continued commentary from Krista.
Oh, I know what it is. It just kind of tastes very vanilla-y. Or like a buttercream, which is not usually what I choose. I'm always fruity or chocolatey.
Well, and my opinion as a marketer and someone who thinks about names a lot is Thunder and Lightning should be chocolate ice cream with honeycomb in it.
Chocolate. So I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah, if it were chocolate, the chocolate would be the Thunder and the honeycomb would be the Lightning.
And that would be perfect.
I think they really need to reconsider.
Yeah, but it is good, and I will eat it because who wouldn't eat this?
And most good chippies are blue and white. I like this Jubilee display in the chippy. We each ordered a medium cod and chips. And then, thanks to Boppy, I am trying the pineapple fritter. And we're very amused by the fact that a grated cheese tub is on the side orders. Well, we had the full English breakfast for breakfast. We had pasties for lunch. We had Cornish clotted cream ice cream for a snack. And now it's dinner time and we are eating fish and chips from the chippy here in Tavistock. And I jokingly said that I would need to walk 15,000 steps today. And guess what? I made it. I actually walked over 15,000 steps. So I'm going to enjoy these fish and chips. I think this fish and chips looks really good. The fish looks really nicely browned, and the chips do too. We've been having some kind of pale chips lately, so these look good. And Ian has his giant bottle of ketchup, so he has sufficient ketchup. We have vinegar on the chips, and we also have tartar sauce. So this should be yummy. And then we have a special thing to try for dessert, the pineapple fritter. Krista's fish and chips. Looks like they've been doing surgery on their fish here. And the, the chips. All right, what are you eating on your chips, Krista?
Nothing. I'm waiting for someone to pass me something.
Oh, do you want ketchup or do you want tartar sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
All of the above.
You need to try fish and chips and all the dips. Well, I am thoroughly enjoying this fish and chips, and the chips are good because they're a little more golden brown. And the tartar sauce is really good on the chips. This looks terrible, but it tastes delicious. After being transported back from the chippy, it's a little worse for the wear, but it all tastes really good.
I don't think it's as good as like the chip shop at
Cleve.
Cleve, yeah.
Cleve Fish Bar in Cheltenham. What do you think? Go to Krista.
Well, mostly I've just had chips, and they've been divine. This is my first and a half bite of fish.
Okay.
But I think it's better. I like it better.
You like it better than the
Cleve Fish Bar?
Bishop's Cleve?
Sorry to the people.
No, you don't need to apologize. You're allowed to have your opinion. I think they both taste really good, and I'm really glad to be eating hot food after a very cold, rainy day.
Okay, I have finished the fish and chips from the TJ's and LJ's fish bar.
Which is a really funny name, but yes.
Is that what it was?
Something like that.
It was delicious. I loved it. 10 out of 10.
Because why?
I don't know. Maybe it was just the cut of fish, but it was fresher tasting. And the chips were cooked a little longer,
Yeah.
which I prefer.
I liked that part too.
And I had a giant pile of ketchup.
Which we're not going to show because it really looks like a murder scene.
The end.
All right, are you ready for pineapple fritters?
Ready.
Okay, we are now going to try this. Pan down so you can see it.
Ooh, that was a fancy pan.
He is kind of fancy pans. All right, this is a pineapple fritter that we've split in two, and the gooey stuff around it is golden syrup, because apparently when one has a pineapple fritter, one should have golden syrup.
Or else it's just basically a vegetable.
Yeah, so we didn't know that, and the only reason we're having a pineapple fritter is because Boppy said, you must try a pineapple fritter, so we are.
So here goes.
It's our
Kids.
dessert. Okay. Pineapple fritter with golden syrup. Oh my goodness, this is messy. That's good. It's donutty. It's
It tastes like a donut.
it totally tastes like a donut with pineapple inside. Because it's batter that's been deep fried.
Because it is a donut. With syrup on it.
Yes.
And
yes.
pineapple guts.
But this is like half of a fruit serving, so we got to feel really good about that.
I feel like this is a vegetable, as I previously mentioned.
So we've never had this before, but we say when you're going to have a nice well-rounded meal at the chippy, get the deep fried fish, the deep fried potatoes, the chips, and the deep fried pineapple, because that way you can have your protein, your vegetables, and your fruit.
Listen.
Well-rounded.
These people are from Texas. Go big or go home. That's the motto. I think we're going pretty big here.
I hope you enjoyed our day full of delicious English food gluttony here in Devon and Cornwall today. From a full English breakfast to a delicious pasty lunch to fish and chips for dinner and all the other yummy things in between. So please make sure you check out my English breakfast video, my fish and chips and all the dips video, and my pasty quest video. I'll have links to all of those in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and do something good in the world today. And just in case you think the gluttony ended there, oh no. The next day we went to Gidley Park in Devon and had a fantastic and fattening afternoon tea.